Kim Kardashian has a sinister plan to convince the public that Elon Musk's brain chip will make her smart enough to pass the bar exam. Either she's trying to campaign for this invasive technology, or she's planning to release a brain-enhancing supplement as another way to scam her audience. So let's get into it. Every move a Kardashian makes is manufactured for the masses. Like, let's be real, people. They've had over a decade of practice on how to create a narrative and push it onto the public. Recently, Kim Kardashian has gone viral for a brain scam that showed low activity, which has now ignited a bunch of conspiracies. Will Kim be getting a Neuralink? Will she be coming out with supplements? Let's talk about it. So a lot of people feel like this scene was included in the show because Kim may be a Neuralink ambassador someday. Could you imagine? A Neuralink is something created by Elon Musk. So Kim spoke to this doctor, Dr. Daniel, and she learned that her initial scans showed low activity in parts of her brain. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I could have told you that.
Dr. Amen does these brain scans to see how your brain health is really looking. What are those holes?
Yeah, I don't like that. So what the holes mean is low activity. The front part of your brain is less active than it should be. With the frontal lobes as they work.
Like, she looks like she has the low activity happening right now.
Not accepting.
It could be the chronic stress that you've been under trying to think about taking the boards in a couple of months and studying 10 hours a day. But we have to make it better.
I got to get on a plan to really figure this out because I have some shit to do this summer.
In all seriousness, that is scary news to hear because who really knows what that means? I mean, I would hate to see what's going on up here. Throwback to Tyler Oakley, he wrote out on Twitter, "Is Kim laying the groundwork for a Neuralink deal?" Someone else said that my money is on her using this to set the stage for getting a Neuralink, telling everyone how much better she is, and then immediately passing the bar to prove it works. I don't know how a Neuralink works. If you get that put into your brain, though, I feel like it's cheating, right? Can't you just Google within your brain what the answer would be? Somebody else tweeted, "I think this is the most sane theory I've heard this year. Seriously." Another person writes that Kim is going to suddenly pass the bar and become an attorney, but she will give credit to Elon's Neuralink device for her success. This is why she's using her platform to show herself crying about not being able to pass. She knew that even if people celebrated her loss, the TikTok of her crying about failing would gain attention and spread. This paired with headlines that Kim K has low brain activity, which people agreed with her on by saying things like, "We can tell." So now when she inevitably passes the bar and sings Elon's praises, people will genuinely believe that this product is effective because they believed that Kim was dumb. She's not dumb, she's smart, and she knows that y'all are dumb because you think she's dumb. She can use that to her advantage and manipulate you. I think Kim is going to go failed bar exam, low brain activity, Neuralink, pass bar exam, ads for Neuralink, and normalization of Neuralink. I also think it's imperative that we bully Neuralink into non-existence. I would not want a chip in my mind. I don't even want the thing that's in your hand. Comment below how you guys feel about that. Would you want the Google in your brain?
Kim Kardashian is setting herself up for a collab with Neuralink. If you're not aware, Kim is actually a huge supporter of Elon. She owns a Cybertruck and she owns one of those cyber robots in her house, which she pretended to be romantic with. Now she's broadcasting that she has low brain energy.
Emery pointed out that they do not embarrass themselves without getting a check. So there must be something behind her giving people insight and giving all this information up. In my opinion, if Kim does not take the Elon Musk approach, she'll probably take the Kourtney Kardashian approach. Even though it would probably kill Kim to copy Kourtney, this person writes that Kim is using this to launch a new product to boost memory health, which is interesting because a recent blind item says that this illiterate reality star has brain supplements that she's ready to launch. This person writes that this is interesting timing with her recent diagnosis. There's a reason why Hollywood stars always seem to walk away from scandals untouched. Just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm. Most regular people, including me, don't have a legal army behind them. And if you're injured in an accident, insurance companies try their best to pay you as little as possible. That is where Morgan & Morgan comes in. With over 1,000 attorneys and 100 offices across the country, they are built to fight for regular people, not corporations. In Florida, a client was offered $350,000 by an insurance company. Morgan & Morgan stepped in and got them $12 million. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome, but these stories are what they do every day. And it's easier than ever. You don't have to deal with those piles of paperwork. You also don't have to pay anything up front. You can even start your claim right now within minutes by using your phone. You could get started by scanning the QR code on the screen using your phone's camera. Remember, the fee is free unless they win. If you ever find yourself injured, then check out Morgan & Morgan. Again, you could start your claim today by scanning the QR code or visiting the link in my description below. It's fast, it's simple, and it could change everything. This person said that Kim probably realized that her brain wasn't working when she flunked her bar exam, so someone suggested she consult with this doctor. He's very famous. He's been doing this for several decades and has the most famous people as patients due to his reputation. I feel like if Kim were to come out with her own supplements, they would have to be alongside Kourtney. It just wouldn't make sense for her to launch her own kind of supplement brand unless Kourtney's making so much and Kim just wants to dip into the pile. To be honest, I'm hung up on this Neuralink because I feel like this is part of the future, and Elon Musk has always had a crush on Kim Kardashian. I could totally see him wanting to pay her a lot of money to use her as his way to promote this device. Unfortunately, I feel like Elon Musk is hoping that everyone has this in their brains during his lifetime. I'm telling you right now on record, I do not consent.
Neuralink works by implanting ultra-thin, flexible threads into the brain, connecting neurons directly to a small wearable device. These threads record and stimulate brain activity, allowing the brain to communicate with computers and other devices.
Hell no.
The goal is to enable people to control technology with their thoughts, potentially restoring movement to those with paralysis and treating neurological conditions. Neuralink also opens the door to enhancing human abilities, offering a glimpse into a future where the mind and machines are seamlessly integrated.
I'm all about technology that helps people with disabilities. I think Kim would have to use it for the latter reason, just to enhance her own abilities. But now that we're talking about Elon Musk, let's talk about his weird obsession with Kim. Their relationship goes back to 2019, where Elon Musk and Grimes attended the Kardashian-Jenner family annual Christmas Eve party, which that year was hosted at Kourtney's home. I'm sure she hated that because she hates doing everything. Most people who do brand deals have to disclose that they're doing a brand deal. But Kim has done more for Tesla than even their ambassadors have done, posing with them, posing with their robots. She clearly has an underlying campaign or connection with them where she is promoting their products and not telling us about it, whether it's the Cybertruck or the robot who she was trying to pretend was her boyfriend.
Okay, hi. Can you do this? I love you. You know how to do that? Okay, what should we do? Go running. Let's go for a run. Do you know how to do? Oh, you are Hawaiian.
This person writes that this is low-key scary, and haven't we learned nothing? Here's a clip of Kim showing off her custom Cybertruck, which I'm certain she did not pay for. Probably a gift from Elon.
Okay, guys, my ride is here. The new Tesla Cybercabs. Hi, sir. How are you? Just kidding. Oh my God.
Even when Elon Musk went through his cancellation after getting super political, a lot of celebrities started to distance themselves from his brand. But that is when Kim went full force. In March 2025, while people were protesting Elon Musk, Kim was posting pictures, again, promoting the brand. Which, I mean, when it comes to the Kardashians, the morals are very low. The standards super low.
Kim Kardashian recently posted a picture of her advertising a Tesla robot and a Tesla Cybertruck. Here's her doing a selfie with the Tesla robot. Here's a butt pic.
Her butt does look good there.
Is this an engagement shot? I think this
is like she's with this robot.
I've read so many blind items in the past that Elon Musk has this weird obsession of getting Kim pregnant because he has so many kids by so many different women, and he just wants to repopulate the world with his favorites. And he's not even getting intimate with the women. It's not like a Nick Cannon situation. He's doing IVF and things with them. So it's interesting. But you know what? It seems like Kim likes all of her toys that he gifts her. But I am not falling for this brain scan situation. She had the aneurysm. Now she's got the brain scan. Now what's going to be the solution to this in the storyline of the show? Everything's a storyline. So I want to hear what you guys think of this video in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed. and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.